So they'll be calling you a radical, important video. You can't handle the truth. You don't want the truth in the sane asylum. That's what he was right. Somebody commented and says, the United States is nothing but a sane asylum. That's what I'm renaming it. That's what it is. 3 worst presidents in the history of the United States, bar none. Deader, Obama dumber, Trump. Now it's being reported. I remember people used to jump my shit. $8 trillion in debt in 4 years. In 4 years. I mean, if you had another, 16 trillion. What? Oh, bummer dumber, Trump, and Biden sliding with senile freaking, I forgot where my spent fuel pools rods are the 3 worst presidents in American history, bar none. The debt's so out of control, and I mean, the issues that should be talked about, no one's talking about it because you're socialistic, because Foxconn News and MSNBC told you not to. It's a freak show. So we don't have votes for presidents anymore. We have votes against presidents. Who do you hate the most? So, to the well situation in SoCal. This is a big deal. Yay, yay. This is channel 7, 8, 10. You know, I'm there all the time. I just got back from there. Right there at Mission Bay. Me and Zappa, Frank. Make sure this is still going. Right there at Mission Bay. I grew up there. I've been there my whole life. So, channel 10. Remember when that fin, right there where the fin, well, washed up. The juvenile, I kept saying, not bad, but it was a Freudian slip on that fin. You know, because I've been watching it. You should have heard. They interviewed SeaWorld. I remember the first time I got hit with a nightstick at a protest right there. That's literally where the orcas are eating the dolphin is at SeaWorld. Maybe they'll break in and release their friends. So they interview SeaWorld on the starved to death dolphin. You think they called it starved to death? No, fuck no, it got a virus. They're insane. These fucking are not biologists. So I says, well, why don't you maybe go catch its mom and dad and teach some woman how to ride on its back? So it's taken freelance. I'll post the links to the freelance bootleg video. Ain't bootleg, just, you got to put it somewhere. No media down there is going to touch this. Right fucking there in Mission Bay. The orcas are swimming right there, just ripping to shred fucking dolphins and eating them. They should never be there. There shouldn't be orcas there. Let alone orcas in fucking Mission Bay. Are you False Bay? Are you kidding me? So the gray pups that are birthing right now, the grays in Mexico, the few that have made it, they have no fucking chance. Because they'll swim home with mama. They're fucking attacking and trying to eat a fucking full-blown out mother who's trying to give birth, right? Because she can't get there. You don't think the ocean... This is the biggest story in the fucking history since Krakatoa. Unfucking. It's the biggest story in the history of mankind. Orcas. And the thing that's so insane about it, right next to swimmers, right next to surfers, right next to... I mean, they're literally right next to them. Who's the fucking insane? Do you know how much fucking sewage is poured into the... Mission Bay's under bacterial advisory, don't touch the water. Constantly. And these insane fuckers are in the water. You know how many gallons was fucking flushed in that last rainstorm? It never rains in Southern California. Oh, it pours. You're going to get 10 more days straight. The digital nomads have moved. Digital nomads. They've ruined PB. Every bar and every club and every restaurant now caters to them. They got money. I call them digital douche. I mean, it's just... But why would you want to live there? Why would you even want to be there? You know what the water quality situation is there? So this is such a big deal. I mean, this is the biggest story in the fucking world. So I got to get to Diablo. I've got to raise fucking some money. I got to stay. I got to get plane flights, blah, 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 blah. For the hearing, the public hearings on the 8th. I'll have my sign. Lessons from Fukushima unlearned. And by the way, Reyes was at the Bear River Massacre yesterday. I talked to my buddy. He says he was there. You got to be shitting me. He was there yesterday. I'm going to talk to him about Reyes, Jose Reyes, because Sean, I asked him up there before about this. Come get me briefed. Well, I've tried. New Scale rips this off, these small mooker. I'm going to ask the NRC because they're going to be there. How can you approve, the NRC approve the opening license on one of these SMRs that didn't exist when you all worked at Idaho National Lab with the CEO of New Scale? By the way, the CEO of New Scale, the CFO, the top 3-4 guys are worth tens of millions of dollars ripping us off in the state of Utah. They never had it. It was a con. It was a scam from the beginning. Now Sam Altman's going to try to fucking do it, but the NRC ain't going to give him a license. They don't stop the New York Stock Exchange. Stock market makes all-time highs. Pacific Ocean dies. This is the biggest story in the history of mankind. Kevin, and you're chalking it up to coincidence? 12,000 gray whales fucking being reported fucking dead in the last fucking 4 years, which you're probably talking well over half the entire population has crashed and died just post Fukushima. Just like the tide pools, just like the salmon. Kevin Blanch's the greatest marine biologist in fucking history. You ignore my, go ahead, fuck, just like they did salmon. Laugh at me, go ahead. This is the biggest story in the world. Orcas in Mission Bay. I went to Mission. Weber High, fast times at Weber High School. I mean, I grew up right there. Fucking, and like I said, used to protest fucking SeaWorld all the time. Orcas, and there's literally people fucking swimming right next to the fucking orcas. Starving to death fucking. Whoa. Well, when they run out of dolphins, they already ate all the seals. They eat salmon. There's no salmon. Cannot you fucking understand you broke the chain? The eco chain was broken in 2011, 2012, and I have proof. I've proved it. It's unarguable fucking science. Unarguable. Kevin Blanch, my tide pool work alone, me on my Nobel Prize. The guy who blew up fucking started dynamite, that fucking shamockery. This is the greatest PhD. And now it's being disclosed over and over. A kid from Ireland, I believe, or Wales, has been, online sleuth has been outing, of all places, Harvard's cancer researching. Fuck it, you don't think those are high crimes? That makes Elizabeth smart. But, I was in the bone marrow transplant, fighting for my life, full of cancer. These doctors rely on those fucking studies. They're faking them. They're lying. And this kid, because it's like, where's NOAA? Where's the EPA? Where the fuck's the SEC on New Scale? Why do we have these government aid? Because I'll tell you why. In this country, if you get a government job to get anything, it just becomes serfdom. Free money. They don't do anything. They do not fucking work. They do 0.0. It's like Hoover's VP. The oligarch that they put in, he says, well, what's it like being vice president of the United States? You don't do anything. He says, this job isn't worth a bucket of warm piss. Neither are all these freaks. I mean, I'm standing there. I've been watching that finback for 2 fucking weeks when it washed up stuff. They're going after enumerated animals. You think those dolphins can get away from? Oh, fuck yeah, dolphins can get away from orcas. Not when they're undernourished and they go out just like a wolf pack. They take down the fucking weak fucking deer or the vulnerable. They're taking down the starving to death. I'm right there at Mission Bay, fucking last week, 2 weeks ago. And in one little spot, there's hundreds of people walking. There are fucking 12 dead shorebirds washed up to death. Comrades, fucking kingfishers, fucking, and loons. 12 in a little short fucking path right there at Mission Bay. And people walking around, I told a woman, I'm like, hey, she's sitting right there. Oh, so she just moves right down there and goes into her ferry. It's like, fuck, they're hypnotized. I'm telling you, people, I've experimented with it. I've laid down my little paintings, my skin paintings at museums. And people walk right over the top. They don't see anything. They are fucking absolutely unconscious, hypnotized in this fucking insane asylum called the United States. How is this not the biggest story in the fucking world? How is 3 full core meltdowns? And they have you convinced that Chernobyl, we know about Chernobyl, Ukraine going to build more. No, they're not. This will go down as the fucking most insane people, the most insane era in the history of mankind. 2000, this first quarter century. These people are insane, with insane presidents. Saddam Hussein had weapons of mass destruction. These people are willing to kill themselves for their own dogma. Kim and Rumsfeld both went to the polygon, went there. You know, they're using depleted uranium. What's that? What happened to Bo Biden? You know, I don't see old man Biden talking about that. How about Kamala Harris's mom? I don't hear him talking about that. The epidemiologists at Livermore, they all died young. Well, Rumsfeld wasn't that young, but they died of multiple myeloma. Where do you think they got it? I mean, you're insane. Just like the water quality. I'm the only one that protested the desal plant. Fucking, it's unbelievable. Fucking, the water quality in Southern California is beyond. And they tell you, look it up. It's reported. The San Diego Union reports it all the time. These beaches are fucking, it's fucking raw sewage. And it's not just Tijuana. The coastal California has that children's pool up fucking La Jolla. It's all poison. When it rains, they haven't improved the sewer system in San Diego County along the coastal community in my life. And I've been there my whole life at Mission Bay 63. I mean, Crown Point. I mean, all of it. The slums of La Jolla. When I was a kid, there was 300,000 people in the entire county. There's over 4 million. What do you think they do when it rains? They flush sewer. All those communities, La Jolla does it. PB does it. OB does it. Fucking Mission was still a mudflat when I was a kid. That's all manufactured. You know, that's called False Bay. You know, the ship's still under there. Orcas in Mission Bay, and there's people swimming literally not. There's some video out there. Peter sent it to me, another guy. You know, the I ain't gonna quit you crowd that quit me. That's all right. You know, I'll take all the help I can get. But I'm on my own. I get that. You know, I've got basically 3 people to fund this work, and I don't even know how I get by. You know, it's really almost 1. I mean, but thank you to the people that have funded this historic work. I can't say how much you mean to me. So, this should be the biggest story on the face of the planet. As Kevin Blanch stood right here. They're lying, they're lying, they're lying. Just remember, right here, March 2011, just a couple days after Fukushima. I mean, I reported it that day. They're lying, lying. These are full blown. Just look back 10, 12 years from now. The frogs will be boiled nicely. Nuclear energy frog boiling 101. There's no way they could cover this up, I'm thinking. We have visual proof of it blowing up. Anybody that used the word meltdown, you know, and I know people came along, Johnny come lately. I'm talking about the inception. Kevin Latchford, people forget what I went through in those days. You know, I got cancer. I had 3 radio shows. Yo, UCY TV's gone. What happened to UCY TV? Fuck, my radio show on that was gigantic. That platform was beautiful. Well, some people that befriended me who thought they were, said they were this, that, go talk to Jules. Took it all down. That's what their plan was. Remember everybody that gathered around me? Original Punisher, it was a setup. You know, they took me apart. You know, that's what they do. Ask Karen Silkwood, Kevin and Karen Silkwood on about. They try to make a sequel out of me. Take these fucking monsters on. I just run into Heinz, the old man. He's, you know, the one that always tells me, you still fighting the nuclear energy crime syndicate? Yeah? How do you keep your sanity? What makes you think I do? So, this is the biggest story on the face of the planet. I said right here. They're lying, they're lying, they're lying. These are full blown out fucking meltdowns. Never happened to Mayak, never happened to Senator, never happened to Chernobyl. 1 partial core reactor that 780,000 men in fucking tuned, which was a fucking disaster, catastrophe. Where's Ted Koppel when you need him? Oh, he interviewed fucking. Got to talk to Henry before I go to Fukushima. Kissinger is dead. Kissinger is dead. Well, they have fucking good fucking new fucking puppets, fucking masters. You know, Lord Bezos, Lord Musk, Lord Gates, new scale. Cox gets in bed with freaking Gates to build SMRs right here. When he told me he doesn't even know what one are. Who's fucking controlling these? I mean, I'm right here, and there's Cox right in there. I secretly video. I should put it up. I've got it. Of that guy from Ohio before he said, what's he doing here in Utah? And they're fucking giving him this, giving him the president's, you know, bootlicking, fucking kissing his ring. This is before he became a fucking psycho senator. These 3 presidents are the 3 worst presidents in the history of this country. No one's even fucking close. Saddam Hussein has weapons of mass destruction when they full well knew they didn't. The only Liberia, these 3 have beaten Bush. Which, think about that. Whoa, what a, all 4 of them, horrific. Think about this. The plume is coming over us. This is on St. Patrick's Day, 2011. 6 days after the fucking nuclear crippled like the fucking towers on 9/11. Crippled. Fucking nuclear brad 9-point earthquake, and these reactors were blown up immediately. It didn't take no tsunami. That just was the fucking icing on the fucking building nuclear reactors on the ring of fire. Fucking creeps who did that. Think about who builds nuclear. Well, Diablo Canyon's still there. We got sent off for shut down. So the plume is coming over us. Scientists tell us that it is not harmful. There's no radioactive in it. Blah blah. I will keep you abreast what I know, tell you what you know. Never mentioned it again until I went on to Jimmy Kimmel. When he full well knew he was lying. And I could prove that he full well knew. I don't do opinion. Because Cheryl, remember she was sending out the emails to Humma and Hillary? Those are Cheryl's emails. No one even goes and interviews her. Hey, the plume is coming over out. Scientists tell us it's radioactive. If you've been outside, don't go outside if you haven't. If you have, wash your clothes, take a shower, take some iodine tablets. That's fucking out there. You know, the FOIA document, the fact that the Army Corps of Engineers fucking classified. You, Johnny come lately, you don't know what I was going through in those days. I had millions of views. They went after me viciously. You know, and I'm incredible. Just the fact I go into bone barrel science, given 2 months to live on 11-11-11. They went after me, which are felonies in all 50 states. There were dozens of Facebook pages and YouTube sites. Most of them are gone now. Remember Connecting the Dots, that freak? I mean, there were dozens of them. Remember that guy in SoCal that called himself the Asian something, you know, that went after me. I mean, they're still out there. They called me every name in the book. They slander me, make videos of. I mean, there were dozens of them. That's felonies in all 50 states. I'm in critical condition fighting for my life. We were just talking about from 2015 when my valve started to go. It's horrible. 2017, I knew it didn't work. I've been suffering so fucking mightily and so hard. Went through so much pain and so much hell. Mike Lee kissed me on Medicaid after I forked him. I mean, think about the story. And I just kept fighting through the pain. You know, my valve was gone. I have a pacemaker now. They transported it. I mean, I think about this journey. Lost my teeth, lost my gallbladder. Given 2 months to live 11 years ago. Go talk to my doctors. They'll tell. He's the biggest miracle we've ever seen. I don't know how he did it. I didn't have a fucking transplant. I was too sick. You know, I did a lot of juicing. I fought against people that gave it to me. You know, it's been a hell of a battle. This story should be the biggest story on the face of the fucking planet. And this will go down as the era. People are going to look back. Do you know about Freud's nephew? Sigmund Freud from Vienna's nephew. He's born to American parents in Vienna. Do you know about him? You know the great propagandist here in the United States? Joseph Goebbels actually said he learned from him. Freedom fries, Saddam Hussein. I mean, this will go down post Fukushima, especially since 2018 when they started squashing my view count, really going after me. When they started the kettling, they started striking, they started all that shit, just annihilated the First Amendment. And how, I don't know, they got away with it because Patriot Act on Balco, State Secrets Act on chemo, all unconstitutional, all illegal bullshit. It fucking blows my mind, this era. The nuclear energy propaganda that it blows, and it just shows you how ignorant and stupid state legislators are. They're voting in Hawaii. They saw right here in Utah. Utah got scammed with the first state. And these legislators going full well, they know there is no SMR. Somebody says, oh, I saw one. What the fuck you see? One on a ship? I'm talking about a fucking SMR reactor that can fucking light up an entire fucking municipality for hundreds of thousands of people. That's what these are supposed to be. There's no such fucking thing. And they know full well. Go ask the NRC. They know. The only license ever been licensed was by Christina, who worked with Jose Reyes, the CEO of a new skill. They don't think that's a criminal. Where's the lawsuit? Where's Greenpeace? Where's Sierra Club? Where's Friends? Hold on. Orcas in Mission Bay, right next to swimmers. Anybody that's swimming and surfing in Mission Bay, look at the fucking bacteria levels. Fucking read it. It's all over online. We have, you know how fucking, you're swimming in a sewer system. I mean, it blows my fucking mind. People are in the fucking water there. Yet fucking the tide pools are just wiped out. I've proven it to you. The only place I find it is right on the Crystal Pier in that little pocket, and I can tell you why. I've got to figure it out. Because the driving on the Crystal Pier has fucking created that little cove right there and that dip. And there's so much E. coli in there. The mussels on the pillars are living on the E. coli and they're not being bothered and poached. And the small, skickly fucking starfish are eating. They're living on pure bacteria from fucking sewer. It's the only thing in the fucking cloud. It's fucking the plankton wiped out. Even she's finally come out and says what I've sent. Oregon State, they, say, oh, I should, blah, blah, blah. They don't want to go to the core. You know, they tend to ignore. Saying just what I said. I said they will wait 10, 12 years after the frogs and tell you what, you're okay with this. Half of the fucking gray whale, probably way more than half, has died just in the last few years in an acute fashion. The salmon are the smoking gun. We count every salmon. By the way, the Klamath and the Jedediah Smith, Klamath dams are tore out now, but they had dams the whole time. Jedediah Smith has no dams. You know they're both 97% collapse on the Chinook salmon in the last, just since 2016. Chinook salmon go to sea for 5 years. They still head down 97, 98, 99% on every river up and down the fucking coast. Just wasting disease. In symphony with the fucking tide pools, in symphony with the salmon, in symphony with the fucking whales, in symphony with the sea lions, in symphony. Here's the sea lions. Remember in 2014-15, I had a sea lion coming up trying to eat fucking biting on my pants pocket, fucking trying to eat. They're out. I've been eating rocks, starving to death. All that work I did there in vain? No. It's still there in the library, in the research library, published. You know, I do the work. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you fucking get to work and do all that. I'm talking 12 years of field work. 13. Then you defend your fucking work. Gets this tsunami, the propaganda that's gone on fucking since 2018 to present in fucking nuclear energy with your own money, the Department of Nuclear, the Department of Atomic. That's what the Department of Energy is. The DOE is the Department of Atomic. It's free money. You know how much money flows to that industry here? And they don't have to, because we have a bill called Price-Anderson called the Immunity Act, they don't have to pay that. NuScale trying to fall into that when they ripped us off. That's not federal. They ripped us off at the state level in Utah. But who's going to go after them? Who's going to go after them? They bought everybody out. I ain't for sale. I ain't for sale. That's NOAA, EPA, every single. I'm a butcher, what's a cow? I'm a baker, what's a cake? I'm a marine biologist at Oregon State, at University of Oregon, at Cal Berkeley, at San Diego State, at UCLA, at Stanford, at Weber State. What's Fukushima? Fraud. If you went to university since 2011, you got a science degree, biology. Well, you even took 3 classes. You just sue all these institutions for your money back. And then Stanford needs to be boarded up. Harvard needs to be boarded up. It's being proved. Online studies are proving it all over every day now that all these cancer studies, that's what you do to be. I mean, that's what PhDs. No wonder I had to go rogue. Fucking understand that fucking club? You have to turn your PhDs over. They're for sale. You know, it's a profit. The publishing houses, it's a big fucking cash cow fucking thing. And, oh, you need to move up. You need to, we need to see a Reachberg there. Oh, click, paste. Click, paste. Here. Oh, okay. That's great. You're in our club. Fucking, they're not PhDs. I mean, and it's reported by the New York Bootlicker Times that you need to fix these fudged numbers. They call it fudged numbers. Fudged numbers. This is some of the worst fraud in history. Academia's proved it. How's it going?
Doing good. How you doing?
Good. Long time no see, man.
Yeah, how you doing?
How you?
I'm doing good.
So you still around, huh?
I limp around. Yeah. How about yourself?
Yeah, I had
what are you up to now?
I'm
sorry?
Fighting the nuclear industry.
Oh.
So I got leukemia in 2011, you know?
Uh-huh.
I spent all those years, so I had open heart surgery in 2017 because it took out my heart valve. It didn't work, so it blew up, so I'm recovering from open heart surgery again this year.
Oh, shit.
It's always something, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, see, I'm recovering from kidney failure.
You are?
Yeah.
So you got one left?
Nope. Hit me first part of December. I'm a 5% function. As of 2 weeks ago, I did 65%. I spent a week in the hospital, which I don't recommend. Oh, you've been here. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. Well, I got to get moving. I'll see you
what
later.
About your partner? Where's she?
Oh, she's home.
She's still alive, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, she's a gem, man.
Yeah.
We love her.
Hey, appreciate
you. You got lucky with her.
Oh, I must have done something right.
Yeah, she's
hey,
a gem. You too. Good seeing you, man. All the old gems of Ogden. He's a gem, man. He really is a gem. So, how can you go along with this dog and pony show? You know, don't scare the tourists. I mean, terrorists in San Diego. All the evidence, everything I said, I don't do opinion. I hypothesized at first. These are full-blown meltdowns. They're lying because I knew it was a 9-point earthquake, and I did so much at the Wada School of Business when I was a professor here, fucking at the #1 school of business now. When we used to beat Harvard, we used to beat Wharton, you know, must fucking school. public little boutique university. Yeah, we were the Ivy League. Not now. Now they're under investigation by the FBI for selling state secrets to China. What the fuck? I mean, all the work I did. I knew full well this is the University of GE. This is you talking. This is who built all the nuclear reactors. Now this is it. In the belly of the beast, Dr. Cooley, Kevin, you keep taking on there. You know they got. I mean, well, who did they go after? Think about him. Right as we get the MBA program, he gets some brain virus, and the number one fucking school business in the country was one guy, Clyde Cooley. And then I used to tell Wang all the time, just joking to him, well, what'd you put in his tea? I'm not joking about that anymore. He just drops dead out of nowhere 2 weeks before the number one MBA program in the SARC's going to start. And so I take over, and then they fucking lie to me and blackball me. Kyle Madsen. Chris is getting ready to retire at the library. I talked to her yesterday. You know, she's the one that called the FBI on when 9/11 happened. They had flyers all over in here looking. You know, and they were all lined up. She's the one that called the FBI. And Kyle, I was here. They arrested 5, you know, Kyle Madsen died of cancer. You know, they all did over there out of nowhere. What a coincidence. The water's cursed. Kevin, do you ever think that these guys, they bought puts on the airlines? I'm the first guy to discover. That's what I did. I taught that class. I taught the derivative arbitrage class, the number one school business in the country. I taught it. Lots of Saudi kids in here. They were Saudis. You know, it's an arguable fact. Oh, you're all right. Go ahead. It's an unarguable fact. They bought puts on the airline stuff. I taught that class. I had plenty of freaking oligarch freaking kids in my class. They knew the number one school business in the country was here. There are people from all over the world here, including Mikado, heir to the Japanese royal family. He and I were close friends. Kevin, do you ever think that maybe you're the one that taught them how? I'm like, I very well could. That's what I did for a fucking living. You know, I was a derivative arbitrator. I taught that fucking class here. And then they shredded this program, and now they're last. They go from first to last. What the fuck? This era, this 2000 till now. What a fucking freaky year. Well, it all started out fucking. Remember that little window in Florida they're peeking out? Remember what the Supreme Court ruled? They didn't rule that fucking Bush beat Gore. They ruled that there wasn't time to count. Then the gift that keeps on giving happened, 9/11. Fuck, remember we were downsizing the military. Fuck, give me the 90s back. Give me the 90s back. I'll take it. Fucking no inflation. Fucking Volcker spoke here. I mean, he raised the interest rate to 18% in the fucking early 80s. It was painful, but it worked. Then Ayn Rand Greenspan comes in, the gift that keeps on fucking giving, slashed interest for all these fucking years to force you in the stock market. Stock market makes all-time highs. Pacific Ocean dies. You your own taxes to buy stock. I mean, this is all oligarchy. The rich get fucking richer under these fucking imperialist puppets. Trump, Biden, and Obama are the 3 worst presidents in the history of mankind. You seen the fucking debt? You know what they did to the debt? These loans, everybody ripped off. That mega dairy next to me got $181,000 after he backhands a worker for asking for his fucking paycheck in the face, 300-pound armpit, and KSL reports it as an altercation. Just like fucking Channel 7 reports that fucking the orcas are swimming with the dolphins. What the fuck's the matter with you fucking television? Can't you guys go fucking rogue and stand up and have a pair of fucking balls? Can't anybody stand up? Don't say the F word. Fukushima. And now they're going to tank flush. The tank flush fallacy, the greatest red herring in history. Well, answer me this then. I have more proof and evidence. The rockfish that got tested fucking before, they started talking on August 24th that were tested in May the same year, 18,000 becquerels of cesium-137 per kilogram. That will kill you if you eat that fish. You tell me that's the only fish? How about Buser lying? How about Buser's study? Now he's coming out and saying, well, when we first got over there in fucking May with the KOK boat from Hawaii, the background levels were millions of times. Millions. His own study says it. Thousands of times, millions of times he's saying now. And now he's saying, oh, how's it get better, Ken? The half-lives on these are fucking millions of years. We just had this conversation about southern Utah. What, you think it got better? You think it went away down there? Fuck. I've excavated. So, stand tuning. Pow. Boom. Bash. Woof. Why don't you just walk around, all you know, all you PhDs, all you journalists, all you fucking television producers, why don't you just fucking write on there? Nuclear horror for sale, 1999. Fucking pitiful fuckers. Pitiful fuckers. Should be perk walked, every fucking one of you. NOAA, EPA, Obama, Trump, Fucking the Fukushima cover-up. Fuck, Trump met with a B-17 fucking times. Blocked out the windows of Mar-a-Lago. Fuck. I mean, the worst presidents in American history. Fuck. Stand to it.